Here we have a 2002 Toyota 4Runner Sport Edition. This is a one-owner, Carfax certified guaranteed vehicle with an absolutely perfectly clean history, clean and clear title in hand, in-house, ready to sign over. 125,000 original and documented miles. This vehicle has also been very well serviced with a complete service history behind it. The truck is in absolutely incredible condition. A true Sport Edition truck with a very rare factory leather interior. You can find the sport models online. You won't find one with the leather. It was a special order from the dealer. Absolutely gorgeous truck, phenomenal condition. Last year, the third generation 4Runner. Now, we are shooting this in high definition, so if you're viewing this on YouTube, please make sure to put your mouse cursor over the hexagon symbol on the lower right portion of this video screen, and when you do that, you can select your different HD options. We do want you to see this in high definition so you can see just how incredible this truck really is. You will not find a black vehicle with such phenomenal paint, smoothness, gloss, reflection. It's absolutely perfect, as smooth as you're going to get. We performed a paint correction service on this vehicle. If you're unfamiliar with that, please go to our website. It's davisautosports.com and go to our vehicle reconditioning page to get a better idea of what paint correction is. I will give you a rundown very quick. We do it on a lot of our black vehicles here. If you're familiar with black vehicles, they show a ton of swirl marks in the sun. This vehicle, I mean, it's an absolute perfect reflection. There's not a swirl mark. There's no surface scratches on it. What we essentially do is we wet sand certain parts where the scratches are with 1,000 or 1,500 grit sandpaper. From there, we go over those areas with a 2,000 grit sandpaper, and then the entire car, every part of the body that has paint, all the way up here, every groove on here, we wet sand with a 3,000 grit sandpaper. What that does is it takes the first layer of clear coat off. It's not the paint that has the swirl marks and the contaminants in it, it's actually the clear coat. The paint is protected by the clear coat. So we take the first layer of clear coat off. After we do that, we compound the entire vehicle. Then we use a stage 1 polish, then a stage 2 polish, and then a paint seal. On a car like this, we typically charge, it's a $75 an hour labor rate if you come in off the streets to get it done. On a vehicle like this, it takes anywhere from 10 to 14 hours to get done. So it's a very expensive service, but the results are absolutely phenomenal. I will post a video below this video on the eBay listing of what the vehicle looked like right after we wet sanded it, so you can see the entire vehicle is wet sanded, and the results are absolutely stunning. It's pretty much new paint without painting it. Headlights and driving lights have no oxidation or condensation, as well as the fog lights. Skid plates in phenomenal condition, part of the sport package, as well as the hood scoop and the color key fenders. If you just look at this paint, it's very deep looking, and it's just absolutely phenomenal. Black paint bothers me on a lot of vehicles because at night it looks good, but during the day it just does not look good at all. And that reflection, I'll go all the way down, is absolutely perfect. Side steps are in great condition. Sport emblems perfectly intact. Mirrors are in great condition. Window visors all the way around are in really good condition. A lot of times the roofs up here get blasted with the sun, and Toyota being thin paint usually has a lot of damage up there. perfect there. Sunroof visor in great condition. Roof rack. I mean, it's an absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous truck. It is very cold here, so you're not seeing smoke out the exhaust. That's just due to the cold temperatures. I do want to add that we put brand spanking new Yokohama tires. These aren't new as in 2 months ago new. We just put them on. They probably have a mile or two from us driving them to make sure the balance of the wheels is correct. Speaking of the wheels, as you see, absolutely phenomenal condition. A lot of the times these wheels have a tendency to show a lot of wear and tear. Absolutely as clean as you're going to get. Geolander all-terrain S Yokohama tires. They're very expensive tires. Go ahead and show you guys the engine compartment. Engine compartment is very, very clean. Very, very smooth engine. These right here are the factory issued VIN plates. Those were only issued from the factory. It has the VIN number of the vehicle on them. It shows you that that panel is an original panel. So that's the passenger fender. There's the front hood right there. Driver's side fender right there. This truck is an original vehicle. Front driver's door right there. Back passenger door. Rear quarter panel. There's your leather interior, which you will not find in any other sports out there unless they're ordered from the factory with them. Rear gate VIN plate. Rear cargo area is very, very clean. Cargo cover. All the side trim in the cargo area does not have your typical gouges. Headliner's in incredible condition. Very clean bumper. Forgot to show you that the tail lights don't have any oxidation or condensation in them, which is a problem on these trucks. You got your VIN plate there, and you have your VIN plate there on the back door. And finally, the driver's side or front passenger door, you got your VIN plate there. So all panels are original. Underneath the doors here, you usually have a lot of rust. The water drains through there, gets caught in the lip, starts to bubble up all the way down. No rust issues whatsoever. I will point out, front fender, there's no dings or dents there. Looking at the front door, same thing, no dents or dings there. Back door doesn't appear to have any dents or dings. Same thing with the rear quarter. The only blemish I could really find on the vehicle, I do want to note too, on the hood we have probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, probably about 7 or 8 little touch-up marks from 2 feet back. You can't even see them. Front fender here, nothing there. There is a small little ding right there. It's about half the size of my pinky, and besides that, there's not a single dent or ding on the entire exterior. So absolutely as nice as you're going to find. Last year 02, new tires, ready to go, one owner vehicle. We'll go ahead and do a quick test drive on it. Heat and AC, everything's been tested, does function. 4-wheel drive also works with no issues there. This vehicle, I do want to point out, on Carfax shows it as a 2-owner, and you'll see that when we got the vehicle in inventory, we did put the title in our name, so Carfax doesn't distinguish if it's a dealer, if it's an owner, they don't care. If the title's been issued, it counts as an owner. So technically, we own it. So it's a two-owner, according to Carfax, but we have the original owner from the original buyer. It's a true privately one-owned vehicle, and absolutely shows as well. We sell some of the nicest 4Runners in the country. Please visit our website, davisautosports.com. We have our very own 4Runner and Tacoma page, just to get an idea of the quality 4Runners that we sell, just to give you some comfort. Now, we've had this vehicle in inventory for quite some time. I've been driving it. Drives absolutely perfect. It's just now becoming available for sale, so it hasn't been on the market for a long time. I've been driving it, and I didn't want to put it up for sale while I was driving it. I'm done with it now, and it's up on the market. I probably put about 300-400 miles on it, and it does drive perfect. As you see, super smooth shifting gears, even at full acceleration. There's never been a check engine light on. Four-wheel drive works absolutely perfect. There's no hesitation in shifting gears under normal acceleration, which we'll go through most of the gears right now. Previous owner did recently just put on drilled and slotted rotors, which are much better. They don't heat up as much. They're more expensive than a solid rotor. Heat works great, AC works great. Very, very smooth driving. The Yokohama tires are awesome tires. They're great on the road. It's a good all-terrain tire. If you're in a snow environment, they're great for that as well. Just an awesome tire for the 4Runner, which fits its how versatile this truck is. Go ahead and do a full turn of the wheel. Absolutely no power steering component noises. I threw the truck in reverse, hit the gas right away, goes right into reverse, back into drive. So there's absolutely no delay from going to reverse to drive of any sort. Go ahead and come to a stop. Engage with four-wheel drive. As I turn it, I can really feel it gripping the concrete really hard. That shows that it's coming out of four-wheel drive. Go ahead and throw it in reverse. As you see, zero issues there whatsoever. What I do like about this AC setup compared to the Limited is digital, but we run into problems all the time with the digital buttons. A lot of times they get stuck, they don't work, and that's a very expensive unit. With this being an analog switches, there's zero room for error or for anything to not function as it should. All windows, sunroof, rear window, all that stuff works perfectly. Just had a Virginia State inspection as soon as we got it in inventory. Passed Virginia State inspection with flying colors, which is a very, very strict safety inspection. I drove this truck to Fredericksburg, Virginia from Richmond, Virginia a couple weeks ago. Cruising around 80, 85 on the highway. Drives perfect. That was before we actually even put the new tires on it, and it actually drives even better now. So there you go. If you have any questions about this 4Runner, please contact us at 202-491-9929. Thank you.